everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing our Satisfactory Let's Play, and the goal is to upgrade the hub to the final level and then start working on phase 1 of clutch assembly. Before we head out and do that, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can also join us on Discord, the link for that is in the description down below.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Let's see what we got over here. Ah yes, all this fun stuff to unlock is starting to come back to me. Mark II belts, my personal favorite of these, the Awesome Shop. Well, just a bunch of other really fun and useful things. I cannot wait to get my hands on them. I'm thinking that the best option is going to be the splitters and stuff. That is huge as far as logistics goes. So at this point, I'm basically building a basic setup to semi-automate getting biomass into the biomass burner. To as much as possible at this moment automate power, which is a very important thing to do. I became very kind of anal about making sure that I always have enough fuel, because I can't automate this power completely, and it started driving me crazy. As yeah, you'll probably able to see as the videos start releasing. At this point, I'm thinking about power so much and not wanting to run out of it and cause a short circuit that I've decided to unplug the two hub biomass burners because they cannot be automated. Because I'm just like constantly worried about and thinking about what if I lose power? Like I can't lose power. I always need to make sure I have biofuel, or biomass in this case, if biofuel hasn't been unlocked yet. You can see I am working on retooling the factory a little bit to get some more parts automated. So sped up a little bit just so you can see an overview of what's happening. You know, the goal is to get as much automated as I possibly can. At this point, I accidentally overloaded my power. Too much power draw. I checked to make sure it wasn't a fuel issue, which obviously, as you can see, it wasn't. It's too much power draw, so now I need to build a second generator. And then now, after I have gone and got some more fuel, tried to turn the power back on after unplugging some buildings. That wasn't enough. The goal is obviously unplug some buildings to get my biomass production running again, to get both generators running. So obviously, as you can see, I unplugged some more buildings. That was finally enough to do the trick. And sure enough, both biomass burners are now running, and we have enough power for the entire factory. There we go. I love this part.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties. Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Since scrubbing our memories confirmed. At this point, I've dismantled everything in the old factory, and now starting to build a new factory. This is actually the second edition of this new factory. I'm not showing the building in the first edition for time's sake, but I got annoyed with the grid system somehow, even though I like being organized. Which I tried using the grid system for the first factory, which didn't really work out for me. Once again, don't really know why. That belt was a remnant from that first factory, so I decided to build Factory Mark III freeform instead of on the grid, as you can see here. Here I'm inspecting production rates to try to figure out the ratio of different constructors to other constructors to get the recipes to 100% efficiency. So I'm basically pausing and doing some quick mental math to try to figure all that out. Because remember, efficiency always is this Fixit we're talking about. As I said earlier, this new factory is trying to be as efficient as it possibly can. The goal being 100% efficiency, though that's not necessarily possible at this stage of the game. But I can always strive as close as possible. With these biomass burners, I'm using a ratio of 3 burners to 1 constructor producing biomass or biofuel. It can actually be 6 to 1, although due to belt speeds and me being super paranoid about running out of fuel, I'm opting to do 3 to 1 so that the power plants have a surplus of fuel. At this point, I had blown a fuse, and it took me until now to realize that I actually was needing more power than 3 biomass burners to provide, so I have to reluctantly hook up one of the biomass burners that's built into the hub.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun. The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Store this potential resource for later use. Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study. Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fix-It's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fix-It's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract. The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration. The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration. The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth. This fruit, dubbed the beryl nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for Fix-It coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Yeah, because they're the only capsule to coupon exchange rate on the planet. Got lucky that I found the exact item and with the amount that I needed, just sitting next to the freighter.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Uh-oh.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures. This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fix-It production line efficiency. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note,
There's an ulterior motive. Something else is fishy.
Parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fixit cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources. The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
It's the Needler from Halo, but in rock form.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Now it is time to say goodbye to Factory Mark III, as we demolish it to make way for Factory Mark II, which will allow us to automate the production of reinforced iron plates, which is the next part that has been unlocked in the progression.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate Fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM. Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fixit mission. Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Interesting. Shit's getting real.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance. The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies. This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Yes, Rico. Kaboom. And a close stop for this episode. We're going to make the foundation for Factory Mark IV, as I have now decided to go back to using foundations, even though they upset me last time.